Okay, I came up with this theme song so you will remember me. Lock your mind on your goals, push forward to your victory. Andrea Edwards here. Thought of another one hit wonder that wasn't. Going to see if I can show you a page. Now, I thought of this years ago, and due to circumstances, those are some other one hit wonders. No, this is still active, but I'm going to combine it or condense it. This one was one that failed because I was going up against Babies R Us and Toys R Us. Yeah. So what was it? Buy a home or rent. I had that idea for people who were on the fence whether they should buy a home or rent a home. And at the time, I was going to become a real estate referral agent. Took the online class, did not know how much I should have been studying, and then failed the state portion of the final exam. Not the national, but the state. Because online, they do not emphasize the state portion. They're geared for national because, it's cheaper that way to specify it for each state. That's more money, more time, different curriculum. So it was geared for national. National did wonderfully. State failed miserably. And then when I went to go retake it, I could not because my license was messed up for a number of years. Yeah, don't get a bunch of tickets and then not pay them and move out of state and don't get the notices. It will cost you a couple of $1,000s to get them back, which is not good when you're not working on maternity / raising my twins, whatever you want to call that. So buy a home or rent. This is 2011. I think it says sometime in July 14, 2011, a snapshot. This had a Google AdSense block. And this was the keywords that I chose. Site Sell advises you to use the keywords in the titles, which makes good sense. Buy a home, homes for rent, find a realtor. They would call me. I would refer them to an agent. If it did end with a sale, buying or closing, either end, not me personally, but my broker would get 25% of the commission and I would get 70% of that. After the first two, they take 50%. But in my mind, I was going to get a few per month. This was going to be my way to stay home and not have to go back to work. You can see all of the pages that I had created for it. I don't know if any of them, yeah. Every state, because real estate referrals, you don't have to, you're not showing any homes or getting into finances. You're just referring them out. So yeah, you can be national. Why not? So that was one that didn't make it. I did get a few. With all of these pages, I had gotten up to 20 or 30 visits a day, but I had no way to refer it. I was unable to get my real estate license, thereby unable to collect a referral fee, and the Google AdSense clicks were, I never made it to $100 in that time that it was active. But now my new one, 2015, is textingagent.com, coming up with the times. You don't want to talk, you don't want to call all those millennials and Gen Ys who just want to text people. They don't like talking on the phone. I got you. Where is it? I'll do it right here. They can come to the new site, and I am licensed now. And yes, textingagent.com. Get matched with a top real estate agent today. Still working on what the wording for the home page is going to be, but for some of the other pages, it's pretty clear. putting in obscure keywords, long tail. And we'll see how that goes. People want to know this. What's the average time to buy a house? New homeowners or you haven't been in the market for years, they want to know. Should I buy a house with my boyfriend? People want to know. And I'm not telling them what to do. I am offering them suggestions on what other people have done and getting them the stories from other people, not me. Okay, where do I get these stories from? Where am I going to find these people to tell me them things? Those things. Ugh, bad English. MTurk. Get them directly from MTurk. You can pay people small amounts of money to answer a question for you, and they do it because that's what they're doing to make extra money for themselves. See, this is just one example. That's back also in 2011. I was thinking, okay, how can I grab hold of these people and get enough words on the page just for that state? Brooklyn Heights. My sister had her real estate license in Brooklyn at the time. I was going to refer them to her and let it go that way as well. And I think I paid them, I think this was a $2.50 hit. $2.50. And I wanted them to give me history for Brooklyn Heights. Very detailed, tedious, not too bad, but we're talking I had just had the last one, Xavier, in 2011. So I had a baby and twin 4-year-olds. And for me to go look up the history for Brooklyn Heights was not happening. There was no time for it. And he was colicky. Oh, I feel for all the new mothers that have a colicky baby. So, how many words was I doing back then? Yes, leave this page. Word count tool. I still might use this, figure out a way to put it on the text and agent site. 468 words. Very detailed information. Paid them $2.50. And sometimes they'll try to get you and copy and paste it from another site. But you can use a service called Copyscape, copyscape.com, and you can check it. Whatever they give you, you copy and paste it here. I think it's 100 credits for $10 or something like that. And you check it in Copyscape, no match is found anywhere on the web. So that's the way to verify your work when you do use MTurk and you're having them write original stories or collecting information or writing true facts. And I specify it cannot be copied from any other website. But this method is what has got my teenage job site that I haven't touched in literally over a year, but I still earned something. I made $300 and change in the month of June. I had to transfer it to a couple of names due to my Google Panda Penguin stuff. But yeah, most of my selections that I've gotten from or for job newbies came from MTurk. And I was paying the teenagers 50 cents to tell me about their first job. Then I said, well, let me go into how old do you have to be to work at these places. And then I went over to the company history and having them tell me how old you have to be. And I pay them $1. $1. And they would do it for $1. I think it was also 300 words minimum back then. And see, Google changed it. Now the minimum is 4 and SiteSell suggests 5. But all of this company information I did not look up myself. I did get the pictures myself, walked around the mall. But yeah, you can do it. One hit wonder that wasn't, but I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Don't give up.